Okay guys, here it is, the grammar awareness correction video. This week you should have downloaded this document and made an attempt to figure it out on your own. I'm here now to give you the answers that hopefully you already got correct. Just to give you an idea of what this form is about, the first page is about how individual words in your writing may be wrong. And instead of fixing them myself, I'm going to give you one of these symbols. For example, an SP means a mistake in spelling. For example, the word friend is wrong. You need to cross that out and put F-R-I-E-N-D. So do you see how the SP is written here above the word friend? So if I do that in one of your documents, that's what you need to do. You need to figure out how to fix it yourself. The next one is punctuation. Of course, I don't tell you what kind of punctuation. It could be a comma, it could be a question mark, it could be a semicolon. It's up to you to figure that out. So this little symbol here is a caret symbol, and it just means add something here. So what we need to do to fix this one is add a comma, and over here where it says Dr. Lopez, we need to add a period, because an abbreviation like that needs to have a period after it. Moving on, mistaken capitalization. This is a pretty easy one to correct because if you get a C, it means either make the lowercase uppercase or make the uppercase lowercase. So in this example, we're going to change that to an A. Over here, we're going to change these students. That should be a little lowercase s. Alrighty, boy, we're having fun, aren't we? A mistake in the use of number. So instead of saying 3 book, we should say 3 books. A small cars should be a small car. 2 reds apple should be 2 red apples. The next one is the mistake in the use of determiners. And maybe the word determiners is not a word you've heard before, but it stands for articles and mass and count determiners like some, many, most, etc. For number 1, it says this is cat. This should be a cat. Over here, he gave me an advice. We need to say he gave me some advice or he gave me advice. Advice you can't count, just like sugar. You don't say he gave me a sugar. You would want to say he gave me a teaspoon of sugar or he gave me a cup of sugar. The same thing with advice. You can't give somebody a advice. You can give them a piece of advice or give them some advice. Prepositions. Prepositions are so hard if English is your second language. There's many rules about the use of prepositions and then many exceptions to the rules about prepositions. And in many cases, you just have to memorize them. So he doesn't live at 2nd Street. He lives on 2nd Street. You live at an address, like I live at 173 Main Street. You live in a city. I live in Albuquerque. But you always live on a street. The next one says they are in favor for going home early. That should be they are in favor of going home early. In favor of is always a 3-word phrase. The next one, WW, means wrong word. And I accept your advice. So this is not bad spelling because the word accept is actually a preposition. For example, everybody is here except my mom. So accept is the correct spelling there. It's just the wrong word in this example because we need a verb. Accept. I accept your advice. The next one says she puts attention in class. Again, you don't put attention, you pay attention. So she pays attention in class. Moving right along, wrong word form. We talked about go there. We talked about going there. So the word go is fine, except it's in the wrong form. It needs to be in the gerund form. Also, he is real interested in photography. Real should be really. So real is not bad, it just needs to be in the adverb form. Mistake in the use of verb tense. This morning, I eat breakfast early. That should be I ate breakfast early. I see you tomorrow. That's the wrong verb tense. That's present tense. We need future. So I will see you tomorrow. Pronoun. Sometimes a pronoun is missing. Is dangerous to travel at night? We just need it is dangerous to travel at night. She gave the paper. We need an indirect object. She gave me the paper. She gave the paper to me, or she gave us the paper, or she gave Tom the paper. So even though I said pronoun, it could actually be a proper noun if that is your intended meaning. Okay, last one on the first page before I go to the second page, which is mistaken possession. Here it says Mark paper is late. The paper belongs to Mark, so we need an apostrophe S. Mark's paper is late. The next one, the dog lost its collar. That should be its collar or his collar. Okay, that's it for the first page. Let me do one more video for the second. Thanks for your attention.